Hi everyone, I'm Pat Smeraldo from Collaborative Children's Solutions. We're here to you just a day or so out before the Labor Day Festival happening on Sunday, August 31st here in Jamestown, New York. Just here to walk you basically through the park and how this happens. You can see we're standing right at the entrance of what normally is Bergman Park in Jamestown off of Baker Street. This is closed off for safety, obviously, and then the actual parking area to park, and I can't remind you enough, parking is only $5. The guys from the IBEW 106 union take care of it for us. But you can literally park at the start of the event at noon and stay all the way to the fireworks just for $5. And it's very safe. It's a lot better than parking and trying to get into the park. So as we walk down here, this main gate, the parking is just to the left. There are handicap accessible spots. The gentlemen and the ladies will help you with that. But that field where there will be all filled with cars. If you park for $5, you will have the chance to win a couple prizes. We do a drawing for that. We do a $100 money green salad, which is basically cash donated by CCS. We do a $100 gift card from Honest John's, our partner at Honest John's Pizzeria, and a $50 gift card from Bergman. So if you park, they'll give you a ticket to tear off. You would turn it in at the main booth, and then we'll contact you either that night or the next day if you win the drawing. So as we walk down this path, on the right, this tent here, the main tent here, provided by Jamestown Awning, this is the main sound stage. This is where all the music is. We've reduced it to one sound stage to add in some other things for the kids this year. So the main sound stage is where you'll see Harmony Express do the national anthem. The municipal band will be there. Karen Buck with Jazz and More will be there. After that is Pearl City Jazz, everyone's favorite. After Pearl City Jazz, we will do the Richer Award, which is Erica Erickson. She is the Richer Award winner. We'll do that at 4:30. And then at 5, the in crowd will be on. And at 7 will be Party McFly, which I love that band. They're great. I love all the bands, but it'll be fantastic, and it'll be a great way to spend the entire day. The bands go on about, they vary. The schedule is up on our page of all the times, everything. They vary from about as little as 45 minutes to up to an hour and a half, and then we usually take a half-hour break in between each band. So we literally have music from noon until 8:30, right up until the fireworks. On the left side, you'll see where the EMS guys will be, and the police department and the unions will be in there helping and distribute, various periodicals and things to all the visitors that are here, which there will be 8,000 to 10,000 of them probably. If you can see in the far over there, that pavilion, that is where Pepsi Bingo is. Pepsi Bingo will be there this year from 2 to 4. We pushed it back a little bit for a reason, and I'll tell you in a second. But Pepsi Bingo will be there from 2 to 4. And now we walk up into the main hub of the festival. On the left, you will see the bathhouse, where it's the main bathroom. There are porta potties positioned throughout, but there's 2 working restrooms in there. And on the back end of that garage is where the information booth will be. There'll be somebody there all day. That's where you would turn your parking ticket in. You can get a map of all the festivities and all the times, but that's the main information booth there. As we pass the sound, we're past the music now. The booth is to the left. Up there on the other side of the booth, you'll find kids games, blow-up games, things like that. We have a company coming in to do that. If we go right here to this elbow, this like triangle of all the driveways, and I can do a directional here. That big white tent in the far is the food tent. That's where that's a sitting area. There's many, many picnic tables over there for food. You'll be able to eat, take all your things here. If we look directly in front of me, that tent, this area right here, at noon, we will have Southern Tier Wrestling. That will open the festival. So at noon is when the festival starts. Festival will have right at noon Harmony Express, the municipal band on the music stage. Southern Tier Wrestling will be set up right there. And then the craft fair. We have a craft fair over there just to the side of the pavilion where The Pepsi Bingo will be at 2, but the craft fair begins right at noon. It goes to 7 p.m. And I can't tell you that we've had a successful registration because of a friend of mine, our family's, Annika Putney. It's over 35 craft vendors here, so that's great. So Southern Tier Wrestling will begin there at noon. I'll call that, I've been calling it to tell people just directional. I'll put up a banner there. I'm calling it the the CCS Kids area, because the wrestling is from noon to 2. After the wrestling, they'll tear that down. We have Nick Mambretti here, who's an incredible magician coming in from Buffalo. Nick and I have worked together before. He's phenomenal. And we'll also have, after that, Dancing with Victoria, which is a phenomenal kids dance group here in the area. They compete around the region, nationally sometimes. They'll be here. The girls will be to put on performance. And then on Danielson Field, which is just behind that tent there, at 2 o'clock, there will be the Jamestown Area Midget Football League will be doing a citywide scrimmage here. So all the 9 and 10-year-old kids for all 3 teams will be doing a city scrimmage there from 2 to 4. So just to recap all that talent, because I know it bounces, but that's okay because that means it's full. Noon to 8:30, you have music all day. Craft fair over by the pavilion, crafts from noon to 7. Pepsi Bingo in the pavilion, 2 to 4. Kids games right on the other side of the information booth, 2 to 6. I'm trying to get these times right in my head, but they're correct. The tent over there, in that parking lot where you see those cars there, between us and the tent, that's where we're going to have food vendors from noon until dark. All kinds of tasty treats, pizza, sausage, sweet treats, fry cakes, fried dough, frozen dip cheesecake, to cover deep fried Oreos, all kinds of things. Just, there's 8 of them, phenomenal food, ice cream, the whole deal. Noon to dark, and then over in the kids area, just to bounce through that, Southern Tier Wrestling, noon to 2. Nick Mambretti will be here after they're doing the magic. The Dancing with Victoria will be here to do that after Nick Mambretti. And from 2 to 4 over in Danielson will be the Jamestown Area Midget Football League citywide scrimmage from 2 to 4. $5 parking. I mean, you can get music, dancing, wrestling, crafts, food, lunch, dinner, dessert, everything right up until 8:30. And at 8:30, we have literally, and everybody knows this, the best fireworks show of the summer that will happen right over those trees there at 8:30. And then it looks like beautiful weather. I hate to say that and curse ourselves, but literally on both sides of that day, I think we're clear. So it's going to be a beautiful low 70s, sunny day. Starts at noon, goes right up until 8:30 for the fireworks. $5 to park. And if you can't find something else in this park to do on that day, I don't know what you're looking for, because there's shopping, crafts, there's music, there's kids event. I'm so excited about the kids. I'm so excited. I love magicians. I think the wrestling's great because Randy Gray's on that, bringing that show down from Buffalo, from ESW. I think the Jamestown Area Midget Football League, I think it's phenomenal to put those kids on a stage to possibly play in front of 8,000 people. How cool would that be? And then the girls get to dance in front of a crowd like that. That's the best part. It's chilly, but that's sending chills up my neck. But we want you to come out. We want you to come out. It's a free event, right? Yes, the craft fair, they have that, they charge. Everything else is free. Kids games, wrestling, the music is free. The football, to watch magicians, all things like that. It's all free. Any questions on the schedule, I would go to Collaborative Children's Solutions Facebook page. That's where the main schedule is. That's where updates will be. We don't really have a staff. It's me. There's a couple of us. There's my wife. I'm not going to leave her out of that. But we just can't take phone calls. We just can't take phone. I know people pick up the phone and call. What time is this? What time is that? You have to follow the Facebook page. That's about it. I appreciate you guys very much. I cannot wait to see you.